believe that Mr. Bauer should be Educator of the Year because, I don't know, he's just very passionate about what he teaches.
Like this class, like I have fun and we actually get up and do stuff, which is really cool.
You have to give students the tools for success. You have to set them up for success. It means you have to give them the necessary background that they need to understand topics and then allow them to think for themselves and get them to a point where they're able to draw connections and make things relevant to their own lives.
I mean, everybody loves him and he keeps the class alive. I want him to be the Educator of the Year. I do.
Good luck on winning that 10K.
Mr. Slaughter is a great teacher because he really inspires us to work hard, and it actually really helps us, get all of our stuff done. Usually, sometimes when people get corrected, they don't really whine about it. They just listen because Mr. Slaughter, they all think that they could achieve all the stuff Mr. Slaughter did.
Every kid is able to succeed. Every kid has a purpose. Every kid is successful and will be successful. A lot of kids that come to us are coming to us defeated about something in school, and it's our job to turn around that mindset and help shape them in the direction that they will be successful.
Thank you, Mr. Slaughter, for being a great music teacher. He makes me feel good. He's a great music teacher. Mr. Slaughter, thanks for being a music teacher to us and inspiring us to follow our dreams and work hard.
She really understands people because she talks to people if they're mad, or like she's always being nice and encouraging.
When I can bond with a student, I know I can teach them. And we have a lot of fun in class, and I get to know their likes and dislikes. And once I get that buy-in, I can actually teach them, and they are excited about their learning.
Miss Mazzarese, you make me feel proud of myself because for 2 years I've been with you, and you've been teaching me things that I didn't know.
Thank you, Miss Mazzarese, for helping me with Rockland Rough Wrestling.
Thank you, Miss Mazzarese.
And I got all snazzle dazzle with my hair and stuff just for Mrs. Doyle because she's one of the best teachers in the world.
I had so many opportunities and in school been so much fun. Like she made everything great.
Even if she can't help two persons at once, she'll still try. She always tries her best to help everybody in the school. That's why I think she's the best teacher.
I always go back to the problem solving because I think if they have confidence and they're able to critically think about whatever it is in front of them, whether it's something related to ELA, something related to math, something related to art, if they have the skill and the motivation and the confidence to find the answers that they're looking for, then they're going to be successful in life.
You are my favorite teacher, and thanks for all you did. I support you, and thanks for supporting me. Thanks.
Thank you, Ms. Doyle, for giving me the shot and chance, and thank you for all the projects you've been letting me do, for announcements, and keep doing what you're doing.
She's mean. Not mean, but very strict and stern. So she puts me in my place. I don't know, she's out of all my teachers, I listen to her the best. So
I want them to leave with a genuine ability to think critically for themselves. I think especially in this day and age, they're being, fed so many different things and so many different sources. None of those might be right. The real truth might exist kind of in an amalgamation of all of those. And so being able to discern what is fact, what is fiction, what are the real life consequences of whatever decision or news that they see is an invaluable resource to them.
Okay, I think Ms. Nunes is a great teacher because she makes the work very easy for us, and she helps us organize everything. So if you need to go back to learn something, you can go back, and she just makes sure you get everything done.
Thank you, Ms. Nunes. I love you.
The ways that she taught me when I was in kindergarten or first grade was awesome because I was having some problems at the time, and she would help me out with all of them times, and she would help me with my work, and that's how she got me through first grade and kindergarten.
Ever since I was at kindergarten, I got good grades, and she taught me nearly everything I needed to know. Everything.
My students have grown the most and learned the most when they are enjoying themselves. I think that it's important that school is fun and that students want to be there. I also think that it is important that we are making sure that students are aware of our expectations of them, both behaviorally and academically, because I think that when we are showing our students our expectations of them, then they always rise above them every time.
Thank you, Ms. Hoerr, and I love you, and thank you for all the things that you did for me.
I love you, Ms. Hoerr. You're the best teacher I could ever have. Thank you, Ms. Hoerr, for working here.
She always expects the most out of her scholars, and she's like a very strong and competitive individual as herself.
She's a great teacher because she helps her classmates through a lot, her students, and when they're going through hard times, she boosts their energy up.
I am an individual who isn't quite fond of math or science, and even though I wasn't quite good at it, she's helped me become better and grow in it.
Miss McKee's a fantastic teacher because she's just a good person.
You're going to see engagement. You're going to hear the habits of discussion. You're going to hear those I agree, I disagree, and proof with why they think these things are right. You're going to see everyone participating and not just your select few. You're going to see them all really engaged. You're going to see them hands-on with things. I'm really big with having them go do it and them making materials for our classroom so that they feel like this is their home and this is, you know, part of what they've done. So that's why I have them make the posters and things like that so that it's their writing on the walls and they come in and like, they're proud of what they do.
As you get to know her more, she shares more information about her and you get a connection, a deep connection with her, and you understand who she really is in the inside and outside.
She even understands how I do things, and she understands why I do things. And I am appreciative for all of that. And yeah, I'm just so thankful that she can be my teacher this year, and I'm just so thankful.
She teaches us a lot of reading techniques.
Miss Williams makes me feel successful because every time I'm stuck on something, I know someone to count on.
Me being willing to be vulnerable in front of the kids, showing them that, you know, I don't have all the answers and what I do to get help when I don't know. I think by modeling that just kind of becomes the standard in the classroom. I want them to be risk takers. I want them to be silly. I want them to be supportive and caring and compassionate. I want kiddos to leave me a better version of themselves than when they came to my classroom.
She makes me feel happy and glad that I came to this school.
Thank you for being a great teacher for the 2 years you've been teaching me.
Ms. Hoerr, you do an amazing job at what you do. Keep on doing it.
She should be the Educator of the Year because even though learning can be tough, she makes it easier. And if you don't understand something, she'll explain it to you. It feels like you're walking into your living room because she has couches. It makes you feel cozy. It's not like you're going to walk into a really strict room. It's like you could relax and do your work calmly.
I think the most essential thing is building trust with your students. Because if they don't trust that you believe in them and that you're going to stay consistent with your word, then the learning's not going to happen. Once you have trust established with each and every child, trust leads to limitless learning.
You totally deserve this award because you're the best teacher ever. I don't know,
I just love having you as a teacher.
Ms. Rucker is a fantastic teacher because she motivates us and pushes us to do our best, and she generally cares about our education and wants us to do well.
Because she loves us, and I'm sorry, guys. No, I am getting emotional. I get emotional about Miss Rucker.
Man, she's like a mom to me. Like, even though I know she's hard on me sometimes to get on my nerves, but you know, it's only to see the best in me.
When students are engaged, their attention is increased as well as their retention, and so there's always hands-on activities that are being done that are interactive, that are fun, that are relevant, and it really keeps students motivated to learn. I tell students, you know, I might tell you and you'll forget. I'll involve you and you'll learn. But if you can teach it to me, then you understand.
Thanks for everything you've done this year, and you made a difference in my life, so.
It's gonna be in the history books to being a teacher.
I just wanted to say, Miss Rucker, I love you, and I just want to thank you for everything you've done for us. And if I make it right one day, I won't forget about you.
Well, come on, get it dancing, come on, let's have a party now, come on, with that joy.